Hi everyone, PATTAYA Owl here, Swadikap, Sabaidi Mai, hope you're well. Well, it's time for another vlog, and this topic is one of the owl's favourite, and that is entertainment. Entertainment in Pattaya. And let's face it, we all go to Pattaya for the entertainment. Roll the intro. Now, of course, you will get the odd person who will not admit it or deny that they go to Pattaya for the fun, for the entertainment, for the attention. What a place, an amazing place. And I've got to say, actually, if it wasn't for the entertainment, I don't think the owl would be going to Pattaya. As beautiful as Thailand is, and we all know that it's got lots to offer, and when you're in Pattaya, you're not enjoying the entertainment every second of every day. In fact, you're enjoying the nice beaches, the culture, the people, the food. There is a lot to be getting on with in Pattaya in Thailand. However, the entertainment is the reason why the owl goes to Pattaya. And of course, I've made a video in the past saying the real reason I go to Pattaya, so you guys already know that. And in this vlog, we're going to explore the entertainment and some of the owl's favourite spots. Owl, how do you break down entertainment then? Well, good question, and what I'll do is give you a few on the list and then we'll explore each one. So, to start with, you've got a bar for daytime drinking. You've got a bar for the night time. You have a live music bar. You've got a go-go. You've got a nightclub. You've got a cocktail bar. You've got the coconut bar. You've got a resort. Or you could not do any of that and go on Thai Friendly or Tinder. Or for some of you guys, perhaps you don't drink, you just want to go for a massage, a full body massage, or even a soapy. And a soapy is something the owl has yet not had, and I'm certainly hoping to do on Soy Honey, Soy 11, in only 40 odd days. So, first of all, is bars for daytime drinking. And as always, I love it when you put your suggestions in the comments, places where you've been and you want to recommend to the rest of the owls. Owl, I think you forgot one off your list actually just before you go into bars. How can I forget it? Gentlemen clubs. There we go. Because I was just thinking to myself, owl, daytime drinking, which bars do you go to? And actually, one of my favourites is a gentleman club. For example, I really like to have a beer in Cat Flaps in Pratumnak. Daytime drinking, I think it opens around 1 o'clock. For me, that is a great place to go for entertainment and a nice cold beer. There we go. That's one. That's Cat Flaps. Another one would be Maggie May's Dark Side. Another one of my favourites. And I've mentioned this before on live shows. The reason they are my favourites, they're big, they're spacious, they're air-conned, the beer is ice cold and reasonably priced. And of course, you get all the attention that you could possibly want. Now, we all know there's lots of places to daytime drink. I mean, you've pretty much got the whole of Soy Bacau, the Marquee Bar, you've got the Rum Runner, which opens up. Now, technically, that is a go-go, but you know what I mean? There's lots of places. But what I want to do on this vlog is share with you where the owl usually ends up. So, for me, I do like to have a wander down Soy 7 of a daytime. Soy 6 is good as well, but it's a little bit more wild. I think if you go in on Soy 6, you're there for the afternoon. But Soy 7, maybe start at the top, hook-up corner, and work your way down. And you've got decent daytime drinking bars along the whole of Soy 7. And of course, the benefit of doing Soy 7 is you can take a left onto Beach Road, and then you've got all the beer bars down Beach Road. And for a daytime, getting a combination of fun, entertainment, the beautiful beach in front of you and nice cold beers at reasonable prices, for me, is a better afternoon being around there than anywhere else. From my experience, now that might change. And on Beach Road, as a lot of you guys will know, you've got the oldest gentleman club / a go-go. I think it's actually the oldest go-go. Forgive me, I can't remember the name. Let me know in the comments. And I have been in there in the afternoon, and It's quite good actually. The aircon's really good. The beers are reasonably priced. It is quite small and cosy. But they're obviously doing something right because they've been around a lot longer than a lot of us. Now, from speaking to a lot of subscribers and viewers of the channel at the meetup nights, I know a lot of you guys do different bars, different circuits, and the reason why I do these vlogs is to get the conversation flowing, because I'm open-minded. I am prepared to do a different lap, a different route, a different bar for daytime drinking, and I'm also happy, if you'll let me, to tag along to your gang. So let's move on to the night time. And let's say you've just done your daytime drinking, you've gone home, you've had an hour's kip, you've had a shower, you've freshened up, maybe you've had a chicken Penang in Pratumnak or wherever you're staying, and you get a Bolt taxi. Have a cheeky one at the Robin Hood. Yes, it's not full-on entertainment, but it's a nice setting to set you up for the evening. And of course, when you leave the Robin Hood, you can then walk down Second Road and take a right and go up Soy Diana. And this is nighttime Pattaya, so you are spoilt for choice. You've literally passed the Beefeater, you've got all them little bars with the red stools that have been there for years, and you know what? You will not be bored there. And there has been occasions where I've gone there for one beer, it's turned into 8 beers, and I've never made it up Soy Diana onto Bacau. Good job I was staying at the LK residence. But if you do make it up Soy Diana, on your right hand side, of course, you've got the Las Vegas Beer Garden Complex. That's been there almost a couple of years now, and that's good. You have got live music in there as well, so it's kind of classed as a live music setup. And then across the road, perfectly positioned, is LK Metro, probably one of the best places in the world. That's right, in the world, probably the best L shape in the world. I'm trying to section these types of bars off, but some of them merge because a lot of them are together. For example, when you walk into LK Metro or Soy Diana, on the left-hand side, you've got a cocktail bar. Not one for the owl, but if you enjoy a cocktail, it's a little bit chilled in there, then you can go and have a cheeky cocktail in the cocktail bar on the left-hand side. Forgive me, I can't remember what it's called. Maybe champagne cocktail, I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments. And then you're spoilt for choice. I've spent many a night in Boom Bar, Bar Fine, Unreal, all the absolute classics. Follow it all the way around. You've got Destiny, which do a buy one, get one free offer, or they certainly did on my last night out in Pattaya between a certain time, buy one, get one free, and what a treat that is. And it'd be rude for me not to mention the Cave. And that is the base for the Owls meetup nights, which are on a Friday, 8 p.m. when I'm in Pattaya. And the Cave is in Tree Town, and I'm not sure about daytime drinking. I've never had a beer there through the day. In fact, I think it's closed. But of a night time, it's a nice open setting next door to the Jungle Bar. The entrance to Tree Town is the one near Prime Burger and McDonald's, and Rinder and the team are really, really hospitable. And it leads quite nicely into the next on the list, and that is live music bars. And that's because live music bars are a very big part of the Owls entertainment as a whole. And walking round from the Cave, as I've done many nights with a lot of you subscribers, can take you to Candy Club at the other entrance of Tree Town on the corner of Soy Bacau. And the Candy Club is rammed every night, and it's rammed for a reason. Reasonable price beers. You don't actually have a bin there on the table. You buy your beer, you pay for it, and everybody in that bar pays for their own beer. Yeah, there's no lady drinks as such in that bar. And the music is a combination of Western music and Thai music, and it is my favourite live music bar in Pattaya. And if you've not checked it out, go and have a night in there. It's well worth it. And then, of course, you've got other live music bars. I mentioned the Las Vegas Beer Garden. They have live music. You've got the Rock Bar on Soy Bacau. You can't miss it. You cannot miss it. Sometimes it's real heavy rock, and that's not for me, but they do mix it up a little bit, and when it's a little bit softer for the owl, I do sit down there. And as always, if you can think of a live music bar that you'd like the owl to try, then pop it in the comments. Let's be clear, when I say entertainment, entertainment is a broad term, from having a daytime beer all the way through to being absolutely legless in a nightclub, and includes the attention from the ladies, of course. Next up is a go-go's, and Pattaya does this the best in the world. And of course, we've got the Rum Runner on Soy Bacau, which I believe opens at 3 p.m. That is a go-go. I've never been. As I was leaving Pattaya, Phil and his team were just opening up. So on my first night, I will be checking out the Rum Runner. The Windmill 1 and 2 on Soy Diamond, absolute gems. Absolutely amazing. I'm sure a lot of you guys have been already, but if you haven't, check it out. Go in there for a beer and you'll see exactly what I mean. Some of my other favourites include the ones on LK Metro. So you've got Fever, a go-go, Destiny, a go-go, which of course do that buy one, get one free offer. If you switch up onto Soy Charapoon, or Potall, depending on how the road surface is. You've got the Penguin one. And on my last night in Pattaya, I went out with a subscriber and we went in the Penguin Club and it was a cracking night. Really good. Are you up for trying new go-go's next time you go? Absolutely. I really do like trying new bars, daytime, evening, nightclubs, go-go's, hotels, anything. I think mixing it up a little bit, seeing new places is the only way to explore Pattaya and benefit from everything it's got to offer. There's a danger of just keeping in a set routine, but actually some of the best nights have been where I've stepped out of the comfort zone and tried different places. Even the Coconut Bar. Well, the Owl has never bought a beer from the Coconut Bar, but I have walked down Beach Road on to Walking Street. And that leads quite nicely into nightclubs and Lucifer. I have mentioned it on a lot of live streams. I'm not a fan of Walking Street. It's very touristy, but Lucifer opens at 10 o'clock. Affordable beers, great music, lots of attention, lots of entertainment, an amazing night out. Even from when they drop the balloons onto the dance floor with prizes in and money. Wow. Lucifer is amazing and I can't wait to go. And if you guys know anywhere else you would recommend on Walking Street, and I do tread carefully on there because some of the prices are ridiculous. Yeah, I've been stung a couple of times in some of the bars. However, Lucifer is a cracking nightclub and probably the only nightclub the Owl has been to in Pattaya. So let's just do a little bit of a recap because some of these do merge into each other. We've covered some of the daytime drinking bars that the Owl goes to, nighttime drinking, live music bars, a go-go's, a nightclub, and that's Lucifer. And I'm sure there is going to be a couple of crackers for me to try when I go out there in around about 40 days. I mentioned the cocktail bar, which I've walked past many times on LK Metro, the Coconut Bar, of course. One thing I haven't mentioned, and that is a resort, and that's because there's not many of them in terms of an entertainment resort. However, Maggie Mays do one over in Jomtien, and I was there for the opening day, and I was impressed. A nice, big, spacious, open, cool lounge area, and I recommend staying there. I've never slept there, but the rooms look amazing. Or even if you just get on the scooter and go there for some afternoon beers and sit around the pool. Or did you get in the pool at the resort? I didn't. I can't really swim. There you go. There's something I've not told you before. Or maybe, you know what, all that amazing entertainment, you want to bypass that and just meet someone and go on a date. Well, you've got Thai Friendly and you've got Tinder. But I've made vlogs on this before, my failed attempt to find love in Pattaya. Yeah, I'll leave that one to you. I'd much rather go through the whole entertainment and the bars and have a great night than just relying on a date trying to find love. I don't believe, from my experience, that Pattaya is the place to do it. Owl, do you ever buy a lady a drink? Of course, buying a lady a drink is very much part of the entertainment in Pattaya. A lady drink. Have learned is you've got to keep an eye on your budget for an evening, which I wasn't very successful of, because it can soon mount up. You know, if you're paying 55, 60 baht for your beer, but then the lady drink is 150 baht, like it is in the Windmill as one example, then it can soon add up. But you know what? To embrace the entertainment, buying a lady drink is very much part of it. And yeah, I'm an advocate. Owl, what about ringing the bell? Come on, tell us the truth. Have you ever rung the bell in a bar? I haven't. And of course, ringing the bell buys, is it all the staff a drink? I think it does. Let me know in the comments. I don't think it means buy everyone in the bar, but I guess it's probably worth checking it out because I'm pretty sure I've been in some bars which is ring the bell, buy everyone in the bar, including the staff a drink. And in some it says buy the staff a drink. So before you ring that bell, better to make sure. And just on the topic of generosity, now, yeah, I've never rang the bell in a bar and I'm never going to say never. Is it because I'm tight? Well, not necessarily. No, I'm trying not to spend all my money when I'm on holiday in one bar. But who knows in the future. But just on the topic of generosity, I saw the other day on a short video, there was a chap in a bar in Pattaya with a wad of cash and he was just throwing it out to everyone in the bar. I don't know what I make of that. I do not know what I make of that. I don't know if it's sit completely well. I'm not sure. Is it better just to buy them a drink than throwing the cash in a bar? I don't know. Let me know in the comments what are your thoughts on that one. Now, last on the list is a massage. So a body massage is about 300 baht. And then I've got soapy massages. And as I said before, the owl has not yet had one in the 2 years I've been going to Pattaya. And a lot of you guys have recommended soy honey for that. But there's also one opposite. The Adelphi Hotel, which is next door to the Amber, there's one opposite there, which a lot of you guys have recommended as well. And of course, I think prices start at about 3,000 baht. And that's probably put me off in the past, but I think it's something I've got to try this time when I'm there in October. So there we have it. Entertainment in Pattaya is the best in the world, and I'll be honest, without the entertainment in Pattaya, the owl would not fly there. The owl would not exist. It's a big part of the reason I go. The entertainment, the attention from the ladies, the fun, the enjoyment, the beer, the live music, the freedom, everything. We all love Pattaya. And for the people that say they don't go there for the entertainment, I'd be interested to hear in the comments why then. Why do you go to Pattaya? Because I'm open-minded. You know, if there are genuine reasons that you go to Pattaya other than the entertainment, maybe you work nearby, something like that, I'd love to hear. But the majority of people that are subscribers to this channel and viewers and people I've met on the meetup nights go for the same reasons I go, and that is the entertainment. Right, everybody, if you've enjoyed this little vlog, as always, give me a thumb up. It's getting hot in here, I need a drink. Give us a thumbs up, please. Share, comment. If you've not already, please subscribe. Your support means the world. And, well, I'll see you on the next one. Of course, I've got that live show on my birthday, which is on Monday, the 18th of August, only a few days away. This is it. This could be one of my last vlogs as a 39-year-old. It's scary. Right, okay, take care. I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.